So what's your biggest weakness? That doesn't make you that much confident that you will be able to take up the leadership. Is there any particular area that you think you need to work on?
Okay, I feel that my weakness is I am not so much technical.
Technical, okay, technical.
Yes.
Some people
it doesn't mean that it is information technology or hardware software thing. It is behavioral thing that I am not so much clever to understand the techniques or politics of any good politics or bad politics of any places.
So do you think that politics is you'll have to be good at politics if you want to get up to the career ladder? In Bangladesh, in Bangladesh,
you mean political ideology?
No, not political. I'm not politics. There's some internal politics in the almost any organization.
Yes.
So should you you should only work, or you should also keep.
I don't think that to be a political to be political in workplace is good, because I think to give the best of mine and achieving the goals is important in any job. So politics, actually I think that politics hampers the working environment and efforts also.
Okay, so what was the last time you made drastic changes to a daily routine? Can you remember any what was the last time you made drastic changes in your daily routine?
Actually, it is in recent time. And in this 2 or 3 months, in last 2 or 3 months, I am going to bed at 3 or 4 p.m. and getting awake at 11 or 12 p.m. And I never did such kind of activities or I never follow such kind of routine in previous.
Okay, so how can you improve yourself? How can you improve yourself? You're saying that you're not techie. Huh? You say a little bit more. How can you? What activity will help you to improve your technical know-how?
Actually, I doesn't mean that I didn't mean that I didn't use the techie term in the mean of technology. I mean the technical.
Oh, technicality. Okay, some people are very technical. They can balance everything, but you're not very good at that. Not very good. You can definitely, but things should have been better if you can manage everything in a relationship, this and that, and there are lots of aspects in a job. You do something, the boss likes you. There are lots of areas. Not only hard work. It's not only hard work.
And I want to mention one experience of mine. In last week I appeared in a interview, and it was a German donor NGO funded by German Labor Ministry, and the country representative asked me that if we ask you to be an animal in an office environment, what kind of animal do you choose? So I answered that I want to be a cat. So she was happy with that answer, because she told me that she often thinks herself as a cat in an office environment. But she asked me why I want to be a cat. I told her that I answered her that a cat is a very technical animal. it always follow the people whom they like, or whom they from whom they can fulfill their purpose.
Okay. Okay, let me ask a few more questions. Okay, Anand, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you, sir?
Yes. Okay, so how is Dhaka today?
Dhaka?
How is
I think
Dhaka?
Borishal.
Weather? No, weather. You know, the weather. No, I'm just checking out whether you also keep note on
No,
Dhaka as well.
no, actually, I don't keep.
Okay,
that.
what about? No, it's just for a change. What about Borishal?
It's cloudy and a little raining, just a little, and it's actually the temperature is low.
So, how is the day today?
The day was awesome actually because one of my brother,
One of my brothers, yes.
one of my young brothers today gave me a treat for his birthday.
It's a birthday. So, what? It was a cake, or burger, or what kind of treat?
Oh, it was a platter, chicken steak platter with fried rice and French fry. Like
so, how many?
six. We were six together.
Six, and he paid all the money.
Yes.
Okay, so very nice of him.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
So did you enjoy the food?
Yes, sir. I enjoyed, sir. The food was nice.
So, are you planning to give him a treat as well on your birthday?
I already gave him the treat. My birthday was 17th of October.
So, how did you celebrate that birthday? What kind of treat did you?
Actually, I gave treat within my family.
No, it's not about comparison. I'm saying as long as you give a treat.
No, not that one. It's actually due to the corona. This time I gave a really short treat. I didn't invite any of my friends. I just went with my cousins.
Oh, yes. Now things have changed
Yes,
a lot. Now people are moving out. Okay, so the situation has changed. Okay, so let me ask a little bit. Is there any advertisement? So, what about Hero Alok? He has a movie. Will you watch his movie?
No, sir, not at all.
Shahushi Hero Alam?
No, sir. He's just a guy who's just hitting the head of Bangladesh.
So he's a clown? Do you think he's a clown?
Yes, no, sir. He is not a clown. If I say that he is a clown, then it's almost like I'm insulting the clown.
Okay, so what's the problem? At least he has made a movie, and is it popular? Is it a hit?
No, sir. Actually, people are making jokes of it. Even India's people and people who understand Bangla, like Kolkata or any other regions, India, they are making jokes of Bangladesh for him, sir.
Okay, so do you think it is only possible in Bangladesh? A person like him, he make a movie and almost 40 movie places, cinema halls. They're showing his movie.
I don't know just who. I think the people who.
So would you ever spend money to see one of his movies?
No. What are you saying? Not money. I will not go to see his money for free also. Never.
Okay, what about Ananta Jalil? He also made movies. Have you seen any of his movies?
No, sir, I didn't. But I saw some of the movie clips actually. Trailers and some movie clips. And actually, there's something interesting in Ananta Jalil's movies. These movies are really creative, and actually, the movies of Ananta Jalil is the starting of visual effects. So
okay. So yes, he brought a new, something new in Bangladesh movie industry, and after that things have changed, at least to some extent.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so he should be applauded. He should be given credit, some kind of credit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so after Ananta Jalil, our movies are more like Bollywood, little bit of Bollywood movies.
Actually, actually, there's some, I don't know the English term, that maulik cinema. I heard from a director.
Okay, unique. Okay, there's a not maulik. Maulik means original. Maulik,
Yeah.
you can original or unique. Okay, so there's something unique in this movie. Probably, you know.
Actually, movies like Ainabaji, then Norail, then like this Monpura. Actually, Bangladesh people, they can make good movies, but I don't know why they are just making these kinds of movies. But they can make really nice movies.
So, is it a positive trend that say Shaoshi Hero Alam probably? Is it a positive? His movies in the theater, this will increase the popularity of movies in Bangladesh?
Never. It will.
Or the opposite. People will think that all the movies are like this and they won't come.
Negative review will create in people's mind due to this for these movies.
Okay. Atik bhai, are you there? Atik bhai. Hello. Atik bhai. Ananna? Hello, Ananna.
Yes, sir.
So these days you don't find too many young children playing outside. What could be the reasons? Is there any particular reasons or there are lots of reasons?
Sir, can you repeat the first sentence? Hello? Sir, I can't understand the first sentence. হ্যালো
হ্যাঁ
স্যার আমি শুনতে পাচ্ছি কিন্তু আমি প্রথম মানে পুরো কোশ্চেনটা আরেকবার একটু শুনতে চাচ্ছিলাম
Okay, the question is where did you play when you were a child?
Okay. Usually I used to play in my home. In my childhood we lived in a rented apartment. It was though it was in Mymensingh, but we lived in a apartment building and in an apartment and in a flat, and I used to play in my room like dolls or other indoor games. I played with sisters.
Okay, so do you think it's important for children to play outside?
Of course, it is. Playing outside is important for their physical growth and healthiness, and also a lot of vitamins are in sun rays, so they can get those by playing outside. And they can it is also important for their socializing system. They can meet with a lot of children, other children, and they can meet with other children, and it helps for their socializing.
Okay, so these days I believe fewer children they play outside. What could be the reasons? Is there any particular reason for that?
These days the children are not going outside, is it? You are saying about this?
Yes.
Yes, last 6 months we are afraid.
No, not really now, but I think that younger parents, they don't let their children go outside. Are they afraid? Are they more afraid than before? That could be a reason.
Yes, security is one of the reason. The outside environment is not secured for them, and they are. And I think that they found their amusement in in technical devices, gadgets, mobile or laptops or TV screen. These they want to stay inside because of those. They don't want to move. And another thing, the pollution is another thing that when we are living in a urban city, the outside is we will get polluted in air and polluted sound, noise pollution, and so these are the reason for not going outside or not be interested to go outside.
Okay. So Anand, hello, Anand, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you usually eat fruit and vegetable every day?
Yes, sir. I take fruit and vegetable every day because it's really important for our health.
Okay, so what kind of fruit do you enjoy the most?
My most favorite fruit is the mango, and second comes orange, grapes, like this.
Okay, so did you enjoy the same type of fruit when you were a child, or has
Yes,
it
sir.
changed?
No, sir. It hasn't changed. Mango was my favorite. Is still my favorite.
Okay, so are there any fruits or vegetable you don't like?
Yes, sir. There are many fruits like gap, then, and there are some others. I don't know some of the names also, but actually I don't love them.
What's the problem with gap? You know that one? You know, it's too bland.
I just
tangy?
don't like the smell like that. Yes, sir.
Okay, so do you think are there many vegetarians in Bangladesh?
Yes, so there are many vegetarians and there are many food lovers. Actually, it's all about the process, I think. If the cooking process is good, then sometimes the vegetable feels better than meat. So I think it depends on the cooking process.
Good. Okay, let's read something else. This one. Is there any social issues that fires you up?
Social issues. Actually, the main issue is that everyone is it's like behaving like they know better. Like that is the main problem. That's firing me up.
And you know, social issues could be, you know, it could be, say, poverty or corruption. There could be many things like that.
Yes, so actually, that there are many actually for this country. There are many problems like that fires me up actually.
Okay, so what? Anything you're very vocal about that?
Corruption. Yes, sir.
Are you vocal about that? Just about one or two issues?
There are corruption, like internal, just like internal corruption of any institution, then bribe system, the government corruption, rape. Like there are many actually. It's really it's now it has become such a way that we are used to live with it, so we don't actually bother that much.
Okay. So, what about Ananda? Is there any social issue that fires you up? You know, if somebody is talking to you, you have lots of things to say.
Sir, I missed again. I missed the.
This one. What social issues fires you up? Anything that somebody asks you and you have lots of things to say, about something, some social issues.
Okay, some social issue by which I am feeling disturbed, like
yes,
this.
Disturbed, or yes, and you have something to say about that, like that.
So about if it is about a social issue, I want to say actually, and in these days, our social media is become our society, because we cannot get involved with many people nowadays. But I can I discuss about any social issue on social media? Okay, so in these days, that something like some matters related with religion, and some I don't think that this type of discussion should needed to be discussed in social medias, and people are like they are jumping to the matter, and they posting their views on social media sites or Facebook or Twitter. I don't like this kind of activities.
Okay.
And another thing, that some kind of activities, like when we're discussing about rape issues, some people are some people are trying to turn it in women abusement or other things. So I think my view is we have to strict in one view, one point, in one issue. Various issue cannot solve any problem. And I am disturbed with this, I feel.
Okay, fine. Faria, are you there?
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Sir, not so well.
What? You're still
Sir,
weak? What happened?
Sir, a fever is going through.
Very? Sorry to hear that. Okay, so do you think it's a COVID after effect? Okay, we can't hear you properly. We can't hear you. Okay, Faria, you can listen to me. You can hear me. Hello, Faria. Hello, Faria. You can listen to me. Okay, no, she can't hear me. I think she's reconnecting. Anand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Sir, it was disconnected. Sorry.
Okay, you're there. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
you're still a little bit weak, huh? From the COVID?
Sir, not weak. Actually, I'm suffering from
Fever
and body pain.
Okay,
And
this is seasonal.
Yes,
is this
sir.
seasonal?
Also, it throat pain.
Oh my God, sorry. So you can speak?
Sir, it can be dengue or
Okay. Okay. So you hear me?
Sir, you can ask me question, no problem.
Okay. What's your all-time favorite town or city? Why? Is there any your all-time favorite town or city that still you remember or you love? Faria, are you there?
Yes, sir. Sir, I couldn't hear your question. My net is so much problematic.
Yes. Sorry. So this question, what's your all-time favorite town or city? 297. 297.
My all-time favorite?
Favorite town or city?
All-time favorite town or city, of course, Dhaka.
Of course,
because
Dhaka.
I'm living here, though it's a crowded place, but as I'm living from, I have been living from my childhood in Dhaka, though my birthplace is Kumila, but I have been living here for actually 19 years almost.
19 years.
Even my cousins, my family, even my every school, college, and university, everything is here, and so I think it's my favorite place.
Okay,
Even
so
I love to go outside from Dhaka.
But you still you want to come back? Dhaka,
yes,
huh?
yes, of course. Dhaka is Dhaka.
Dhaka is Dhaka.
Is compared
so
to
what will be the biggest problem if you move out from Dhaka? Say if you stay in which Sunamganj? If you stay in Sunamganj,
yes, sir.
For 2 years, if someone asks you that you'll have to live in Sunamganj for 2 years, you know you'll have kachi biryani every day.
Sir, I don't like kachi.
Okay, kachi. Okay, whatever you like, pizza. You love pizza. I know that. And pasta, all those stuff. So would you stay there or you'll be given a hotel room free of charge in the palace? So 2 years, then you might think. Hello. Okay. Arunna, are you there?
Sir,
Hello.
হ্যাঁ স্যার শুনতে পাচ্ছেন?
হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা না আমি এটা ভেঙে ভেঙে যাচ্ছে পারিয়া তোমার এটা ভেঙে ভেঙে যাচ্ছে আচ্ছা আচ্ছা I will come back. Arunna, are you there?
Yes, sir.
আচ্ছা say you are in Dhaka, so if you are asked to move out from Dhaka, say any place, even in Cox's Bazar, so do you miss Dhaka, or what aspect of Dhaka will you miss the most? Have you stayed outside of Dhaka for a long time? You know, you moved to Dhaka, then you were asked to stay outside of Dhaka, like that?
Yes, several times.
Several times?
Yes. Several times means not exactly, it never crossed
okay, as a part of your job.
Days.
As a part of your job, you know, did you have did you work in outside of Dhaka as a permanent basis or no?
No.
Or you just okay,
never.
You just had to go there, never. So how do you feel if someone offers you a job in Rangpur? You know, they have good NGOs, big NGOs. If a big NGO, if they offer everything, you know, house, everything, you know, so would you go there?
If I can stay there with my family, I will choose that. But
I'll choose that.
Yes, I will choose that. But if I have to stay alone, I never want to go there because Dhaka and another thing, Dhaka has some attraction by its crowd. The crowded Dhaka is attractive.
It's better than, you know, just what's the opposite of crowd? It's like ghost town. So is it so how do you compare what's that Mymensingh with Dhaka? You know, what's the major difference? When you go there, that's your place, that's your birthplace, that's a different story. You have a fascination, but after some day, what you start feeling, you know, what's missing? Anything particular?
There is no rules and actually, sir, it is the reality is, if when you will go to outside of Dhaka, you will not found some rules and regulations, any rules in road, people are not following their any kind of norms, or you cannot match with those activities.
So you're saying Dhaka is better. So you're saying Dhaka is better. Huh?
Yes, in some way.
In some ways, even traffic-wise, Dhaka is better.
Yes.
Okay.
In these days, when the electronic.
Okay. Let's talk about Dhaka. Any other aspects? What markets, food joints, or any other things, or even electricity. In Dhaka, we take it for granted. We almost have continuous electricity. Huh?
Yes.
In the last for many years, 7 to 8 years probably. Before that, things were not good. You remember, every day, you'll have to experience 2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 times load shedding happen.
So things have improved. Now, I think it's more expensive.
Things are not improving in outside of Dhaka. There are load shedding, and yes, the load shedding is happening there. Hello.
Okay, I can hear you.
I was saying load shedding is usual matter in outside of Dhaka.
It's very common, still common.
Yes, common.
Okay, what about, we don't have, who's that? Anand. Oh, Anand, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What about load shedding? Do you experience load shedding in Borishal?
Sir, very low, sir. It's really ignorable, sir.
Ignorable. So even throughout the day, throughout the night, there's usually no load shedding.
No, sir, not that much.
Especially not in the city.
Yes,
sometimes if you move out of the city, then there are some Polli Bidut, and they have some city distribution center. That's
yes, sir. In city there's not so much problem, sir. Actually, there's not in my home. It's like it's been a week. There's no load shedding, and I remember a week ago there was a load shedding, and it was just for a few seconds. And I remember that because I was playing a computer game, and my PC just suddenly shut down, and I just failed the whole mission. For this I remember, and there was not such.
Anand, do you remember jokes very well?
No, sir, not quite.
Some people are very good at that.
Yes,
you remember that. Okay,
I can't remember.
Person. Some people they're very good at telling jokes.
Yes, sir.
They entertain everybody. So you're not exactly that type of person.
No, sir, I just don't remember them nicely.
Because why? It's about you don't have interest for that?
No, not that one. It's like I remember. I just keep it in my brain, and it's like I don't.
You don't enjoy. Okay. I see some people. They enjoy it. They
yes,
remember it.
I just enjoy it.
Some people,
then,
yes. I understand. Some people. Okay, so. So, Arunna, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, do you have a favorite poem? A poem that you can say that this is my favorite poem, and is it memorized? Have you memorized it? Can you say it in its totality?
Sir, I have a number of favorite poem, but I can't memorize the total poem. But I can speak 3 or 4 lines of that.
Okay. So one thing, there used to be a time when people used to recite poems.
Yes.
In some places, in social gatherings, and do you think it has become less popular these days?
Of course.
Why? What could be the reason? People, there was a credit, if you could memorize a poem and recite it. But these days it seems that people, they don't have the interest. They don't want to listen to poem.
Actually, recitation is a part of reading habit, and these days people don't like to read anything. And another thing, the culture has changed. Culture has changed. People are more oriented with the gadgets, and they are in the arena they are working. The recitation or reading habits are not exist there.
Do you think that in towns, say it could be, not Dhaka, Borishal, it could be, Rangpur, it could be Mymensingh, it could be even Dinajpur. People are, they're more into their culturally more rich in some way. If you compare in comparison.
Yes, some town
Dhaka is Dhaka. Dhaka is Dhaka, yes. But if you compare it, with the number of population there, how many people they're culturally oriented. So I think there's a density. There's a higher density in those places.
Yes, and the educational heritage is also important, like Borishal or Rajshahi or Mymensingh. These towns are culturally rich region or towns, but some places which are not so much cultured, and some cultural events are not happening there.
Okay.
Borishal has their own drama team, their own theater, and some North Bengal town has their also.
They have their own. Okay. So is it a positive trend? People are not into poem. They used to love poem. They used to recite poem. They used to listen to poem. So is it, and it's kind of, think about the next generation. They won't even know that there used to be craze about that. People used to be crazy. And is it a positive or negative development? What do you think?
Obviously, it is not positive thing, but I have one observation that life. Yes, the person who all like to recite or read, they are of course educated person, and the life has different stage and different form, and if you are follow that stage or form, most of the people are known about some poems, some common poems. So I am optimistic about this, that the poem or poetry never হারিয়ে যাবে না আর কি, never declined.
Okay. So it won't. It will always exist. It will always exist. Okay. So, Anand, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me ask you a few one or two questions. Do you have a set place for everything at home, or do you simply let things stay wherever they land? Give some example.
I am like just whenever I think I will do something, I just make a plan and just do it and keep it for a long time, like that. It's like from my even I don't even like to exchange books so recently, like that. I'm just like, let it be here. I'm like that.
No, I'm saying that, you say, in the dining table, do you have a fixed sit where you always sit?
Yes,
sometimes what happens, whoever sits where, you don't care about that. But do other people know that you want to sit here? This is your place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm like that, sir. I have my own chair, and I just every time I go and sit that chair. No one is allowed to sit here whenever I'm there.
So why? Is there any particular reason for that, or
No, so actually,
or nobody wants to sit in your.
No, not that. Actually, if I don't sit in that chair, it feels like really uncomfortable, and it feels like my dinner or my supper is incomplete, like that.
What about the other members of their family? They also have their fixed seat, or they just change?
Yes, sir, they also have their fixed seat. Actually, my father always used to sit at the same chair, and my mother.
But is the head chair is that at the corner?
Yes, sir, is the middle one.
The middle one. Okay. Okay. So, what is your favorite day of the week?
Favorite days? Then it's Friday actually. Then it's because it's really a peace and quiet, and I just get rid of my privates. So Friday is my favorite day.
So you don't have any private, no classes on Fridays?
No, actually I don't keep any classes on Friday. This is the weekend, and I just relax on that day.
Okay. So when drive, okay, you don't drive.
No, sir.
So what's your fancy? Bird watching, butterfly collecting, flower hunting, shell gathering, or stargazing? If you're given a chance, if someone asks you, you'll be given the opportunity, to do this, and probably you'll get money for that. But you'll have to do something. So which one you enjoy? If you enjoy and if you get the money, then that's better.
I think so. It will be better to just watch the birds flying. It would be the most easiest one.
That will be the most easiest one. Okay. So, do you think in Bangladesh we have professional comedian?
No, sir. I don't think
like India. Kapil Sharma. He's a kind of a.
No, sir. No, sir. Bangladesh has lack of professionals.
So
comedian.
Previously there used to be one or two of them. Do you think, or no? Or it never was there?
Actually, I don't have the idea of the past.
Experience, yes, because
but
you are not there.
Now we have seriously, like, actually just look at them. In America, they have Charlie Champlins from back in 80s, I think. So if we watch that series today, we will be forced to laugh. But I didn't find any of the Bangladeshi movie series or comedy movie that will force me to laugh. I didn't have any of them.
Okay, Anunna, are you there? Anunna? Hello, Anunna? Anunna? No, she's not there. So,
Yes.
So are you into?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Anunna, you can hear me?
Yes, now I can hear.
Okay. Let me ask you a few questions. So what is your most treasured piece of jewelry? Why?
Most favorite jewelry?
Yes.
I like pearl.
No, we are talking about a particular. Yes. Okay, particular piece of jewelry that you own.
Oh, that I owned.
Yeah, won't. Yes, you have.
I have. Okay.
Treasured piece of jewelry means what? you own or you have or you got from somebody, and why?
Okay. I have one neck piece which is made by pearl and iron, a steel material, and it has 3 or 4 layer, and it is really beautiful. My previous office colleagues gifted it to me in my farewell, and I really like that, and it is my favorite.
Okay. Do you quite often buy fragrance for you, scent or fragrance? Do you buy it very often? You love it?
Yes, not very often, but in a year twice or thrice I buy fragrance, and my favorite fragrance is white musk, and I buy it from the Body Shop outlet in Dhaka and Kolkata.
Okay. So do you go to Kolkata quite often?
Yes, in a year, once in a year.
Every year?
Yes.
Do you have relatives there? Where do you stay? In hotel or in someone's house?
No, I have a lot of relatives there. My maternal uncle and 3 aunt is living there, and one of my paternal uncle is living there.
Okay, so if you go there, you are like a princess. You have so many, huh? So it's a second home. It's kind of a second home.
Yes, I am more comfortable in Kolkata rather than Dhaka, because my number of relatives are here is less.
So how Kolkata is different from Dhaka, or in which areas you enjoy more in Kolkata than in Dhaka? What are the things you like about Kolkata more than Dhaka?
The people, if I say about the people, I prefer the Bangladeshi or Dhaka's inhabitants or Dhaka's people, but the
cultural.
Yes, they are culturally enriched.
Okay, so yes, it's like that. If you're given, okay, go there, just visit and walk around here. It's interesting to watch the Kolkata city. Huh? It's different. There is something like, the food is good. So as long as you have money, lots of money in your pockets, you just move around, nothing to do, watching movie. I think this is better. You don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so do you think life is more difficult there than in Dhaka? More difficult to earn money in Kolkata than in Dhaka? Or it depends. What kind of job
it depends.
You have?
The two city has different kind of business and the business way.
It's quite different. Calcutta is just one of the states, but Bangladesh is what?
Is a country.
It's a country. So definitely, it's different. It's, it has a big impact on that. So, what do you think about that? People say that they're a little bit, but, money pincher, they don't want to spend money. Is it true? Do you think that we are more liberal with money?
I never found that. They are keep on English ki bolbo.
Niggardly, they're quite niggard.
Niggardly. They are niggard, but I never found they are
tight-fisted.
Yes.
So you never felt like that. You never felt like that.
They are conscious about spending money. They are conscious about waste money.
I think moreover they don't cross the limit. Whoever they have a social class and they try to remain within their structure. I say you might find that. Listen, restaurateur. Throughout his life, he sits in the restaurant. But in our country, what happens? if you start a restaurant after 20 years or 15 years, you make so much money, you do something else. You don't have to do the restaurant, especially the regular restaurant. So their mentality is different, and they enjoy it. It seems that they enjoy it. They enjoy it. But in our country, it seems that whatever you're doing it to become rich.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not saying I'm right, but it seems that I think they're more passionate about whatever they're doing.
Sir, a business has different dimensions. A business has different purposes. It also have some social corporate responsibility.
Social responsibility.
And in our country, the businessman never follow. Little of them, amount of them are following those. But if you Kolkata means it is India. And Indians, business magnate or businessmen, they are producing liquor as well as they are producing air buses, and they are running medicine factory. They are doing all kind of business, and they
okay, Ananda. Say, if you are asked to live in Kolkata for say 10 years, I'm just saying. So will you enjoy that? Sometimes if you keep on staying, then you don't love. Just going there for 1-2 months, having fun, moving here and there, that's fun. But what about staying for your life there? How would you feel?
I would like to stay there, but
in Kolkata. I know that some people, many of our movie, they also love. They have a cultural, they have a strong cultural one.
Yes,
people who are more culturally oriented, they might love that. And they might love that. You never know. Okay, that could be one.
But the Indians or Kolkata, the people, Kolkata people, they are not about. They are thinking that I am. They are in religion. They think that I am Bangladeshi, and they have some allergy or something like that. Oh,
okay, it's a little bit different.
So
it's not enough. Okay, it's not enough to be of the majority religion, of the same majority. So you need more.
Religion is not okay.
So you need to be, because they have so many religion. Jain, then they have lots of Sikh.
And the middle class being Bengali of Kolkata are not bothered about religion.
Okay, they don't care about religion.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you think Kolkata is more dirty or more clean than Dhaka compared to Dhaka?
Compared to Dhaka, the Kolkata is dirty.
But it depends which part of Dhaka. It depends which part of Kolkata you are in. If you go to everywhere, it's not.
I found that the most people of Kolkata are not hygiene conscious, and that yes. And it is more hygienic city than Dhaka.
Unhygienic.
Yes.
Okay, so.
And any part of.
Any part. Okay.
Yes.
Part of, even the new town, they have new town, they have old town.
Yeah, Salt Lake.
Salt Lake, even those places. Okay. So Anand, have you been to Calcutta?
No, sir.
Do you want to visit Calcutta?
Actually, if I have a chance, then I will pay a visit.
Okay, so have you heard a lot about Calcutta? What you have heard? It's a very nice city, or what kind of? What about your parents? They have visited Calcutta?
Yes, sir. My parents visited Kolkata, but I didn't.
You didn't. So how many years ago did they visit?
It was a long time ago.
Long time. Okay. So what they say about Calcutta? They love it.
Yes, sir. They loved it because at that time the population and the pollution was not high as today, sir. So they loved it.
Okay. Okay. So if you get a chance, you might visit Kolkata. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have a passport? Do you think it's expensive? Is it expensive visiting Kolkata?
No, sir. It's not so expensive. It's almost like it's
visiting
not so
Dhaka.
expensive. Yeah.
It's almost Dhaka, and you have planes, you have buses, you have. So, have you heard that they're a little bit, but niggardly, they don't want to spend money? Do you believe that, or things have changed?
I think no, so actually it's about personal.
Or people make fun of that.
I think
even
people
they
make
don't.
fun. I have never visited, so I can't say anything about that. I heard that
But one thing, they don't waste money. This is true.
Yeah, this is true.
They don't waste money, and some people, wasting money. Do you think Bangladeshis waste money? They want to show off sometimes.
Yes, sometimes the people show off. Even sometimes they just waste money with others. Is for just for enjoyment. They like we just earned this money and let us just enjoy for a moment and let's drop the topic that we are we are losing money too much. Let's just enjoy the moment. We are this kind of mentality.
Okay, so do you buy scents or fragrance for yourself?
Yes, sir.
Quite often.
Oh,
yes, you told me. So do you think these are expensive in Bangladesh?
Yes, actually, it's expensive because the tax is very high in Bangladesh.
Okay, so these are luxury items.
Yes, sir.
And Bangladesh don't produce this kind of fragrance usually.
Yes, sir.
And it's not practical as well. Do you think in general Bangladeshi people, they love fragrance too much or no? Or it's so sometimes the good ones are so expensive they can't afford it. Do you think that
so actually, no. If a person love fragrance, then if it's expensive, then they're gonna buy the cheaper ones. So actually, they're both cheaper and expensive. Both are available in our market.
Okay, where do you buy your fragrance from? From Dhaka or from Borishal?
No, I'm buy from Borishal. There is a shop there, and they sell the best products.
Okay, but do you think they're genuine? They
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're
in
genuine.
Bangladesh, you never know. It could be from Jinjira. It could be from Dhaka.
That's different. But actually, this market from where I buy my fragrance, this market has very high reputation in Borishal. So they don't
do that.
They don't do that due to their quality management. Though the price is little high, but they don't do that. Once I asked about that, and they said no, we don't do that. Actually, we sell in we just give a little more money and you have to buy it, but we will get the genuine one.
Okay. And then are you supporting President Trump or Biden? Who are you supporting, or you don't care about that?
Actually, I don't care about it. Actually, if the president,
but you'll be happy if Trump,
actually it depends. Actually, like it's like Donald Trump is good for American people, and Biden economic
kind of economy is good for
Biden is very good for the international
world. Yes. The whole overall.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Ananna,
yes,
are you there? So what do you think? Will you be happy if Trump stays remains as the president? It will bring more stability, because if the whole thing changes, it takes time to, just stable, gain stability. Then again, if the president is there, then you don't have to change so many things. So, what do you think? It's better for Trump to.
I feel that if Donald Trump or Joe Biden, anyone will be selected, the policy about our country will
if
not
anyone
change.
Gets selected, the policy.
If anyone gets selected, the policy will not change about our regarding our country will not change. And yes, Donald Trump have some mistakes or have some funny কি বলবো ভাবমূর্তি.
Listen, everybody has enemies in the world.
Yes,
even if you're a good person,
but
because some people they don't like because you are good. You're an honest person, you know. So say there are lots of reasons why people.
He portrays the America. He portrays the America. American people. American people like those type of people. So
Okay,
I feel that.
So you feel that he's good for Americans? Kind of.
Good and not good or bad, but I feel that Donald Trump is only one president who never
Compromises with
any war. In his reign, any big war has not been started.
Okay. So you think
he
that
has come to do business.
Okay, he has come to do. So good observation. So Anand, he's a good businessman, huh? Your father is a good. So do you think he's a better businessman than your father?
Obviously, he's a better businessman with in respect with my father, because I heard that he turned from millionaire to billionaire. Actually, his father was a millionaire, and he did the business, and he became billionaire. And among three of their brothers, he is the richest. I think 3 brothers.
Okay.
I think they have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's difficult. Eh? So he has attained something.
Yes.
You know, he and self-made, kind of self-made. It's not that his father was a millionaire. Father was a millionaire and he turned himself as
Billionaire.
Okay. So let's see what happens. আচ্ছা আজকে আমরা এতটুকুই করি তাহলে, হ্যাঁ? আমরা কি রিডিং করবা? রিডিং নাকি কেউ নাই তো?
আমি করব না স্যার।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে। আর একজন এটা মজাও লাগবে না। ঠিক আছে। আচ্ছা এনার তাহলে let's call it a day today.
Okay sir, thank you.
So okay, so we'll meet some other day. ঠিক আছে, হ্যাঁ? Okay, take care.
Thank you sir.
Okay, thank you.